this is Craig and Valerie with Sulcata Grove, and today we are going to be taste testing this East Indian mango. That is not a description, that's actually the name for this one. I don't know if it's always called that, but this is one we got from Mango Ben of Homestead, and that's what they call it, so that's what I'm going to call it. And I'm concerned this one might be a little underripe, but it also might be a little overripe. I'm not really sure.
I know, because it's like brown and green. That's why I was thinking a little more on the over than the under. But
I mean, it's got a little bit of anthracnose kind of getting in the skin here. But we're going to give it a shot. It definitely has some fiber. It's kind of hard to saw through it. So if you're looking for a fiberless mango,
don't choose
this
one.
Probably isn't the one that's like crunchy, fibrous. It's probably on the overripe side, but still pretty good. It's very, very sweet. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit papaya.
I think that's just
a little bit. Could be, yeah. A lot of times overripe makes it a little bit melony, like a cantaloupe.
Still good.
Mm-hmm.
It has some like cardamom type.
Yeah, it's got some spiciness. It definitely tastes like an Indian mango. I mean, downside is obviously it's very fibrous.
But it's pleasant to eat as long as you don't get between your teeth.
Well, that's the thing is, you just got.
I was being so careful with the first bite, and I just got like a bunch stuck in the back.
All right, this is. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of fiber. This is kind of. It's dulling my knife here. I mean, it's like really.
The fiber is fine until it gets stuck in your teeth.
Yeah. But other than the fiber, I mean, this is probably a very old Indian variety. But flavor-wise, it's really good. It's very sweet. It's very
Spicy.
Cantaloupe, spicy. Not cantaloupe. Yeah, cantaloupe. That's what I meant. That melon thing.
It's good flavor.
So it's got a good, yeah, it's got a great flavor.
It's juicy. It'd be a nice one for like juicing, I think. It'd be really good.
I don't know if you can juice it with this much fiber
Yes, you
to
can. It'd be good
clog
for
up your blender.
It'd be good.
Anyway, apart from the fiber, excellent mango. Sweet, juicy. The fiber gives it a good texture for if you cut it up. To eat that one off the seed would be torturous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good flavor. That's like, I guess that reminds me of an ice cream mango a little bit.
Not quite as strong.
Yeah. But, oh, see, I've got some in my teeth now. Dental floss time. Anyway, very good mango. If you don't mind the fiber, you don't know too much about it either, other than that it was called East Indian. So if you have a chance to try an East Indian, I would highly recommend it. It's very good. Just watch out for the fiber. What do you think?
It was good. I still liked it with the fiber, just maybe a little less. So.
Yeah, a little less fiber.
Because it was a little overboard with it.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. If the fiber, if just enough fiber in there to kind of give it a little bit of body, and maybe even a little bit of crunch, that's fine. But this is a little overboard, but you know, still good. So flavor-wise, that's like a 9.5. Overall, though, I don't think I can give it more than an 8.5, just because of the fiber.
I say 7.5. It's hard for you to cut through.
Yeah.
But I would definitely buy one.
Yeah.
By 7.5, like I would buy one if I saw it again, but I wouldn't put a tree in the ground because we have a small yard.
Yeah. We don't have a small yard.
Well, 2 acres.
Well,
And
it's not
it's
a small yard.
planted. It's well planted.
We have a big yard, but it's full of plants. So anyway, so that's it for the East Indian. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Take the mango to the square, try to sell the mango there. If I do not sell it, then take it back and try.